Hello everybody, this is Welden Sho'cendi coming at you guys for another Why Not Wednesday. And this is Dust, an Elysian Tail. And this game is a game very near and dear to my heart. It's a game that I started playing right when I get in these modes where the only games I want to play are kind of like hacky slashy, just very skill-based but grindy. It's got to have all those elements and that kind of old school nostalgia RPG element that just appeals to my childhood. And at one point, I was just in a really, don't want to say a dark time in my gaming history, but, I just didn't feel like playing any of a particular kind of game. All the AAA titles, all the normal titles, all the indie titles I was looking at just weren't appealing. And I picked this game up during the Steam sale, and I had it in my library for a long time. And finally, I said, screw it. Let's install it. Let's give it a play. Everything else isn't appealing, and I think I played through a good 50 or 60% of this game in a single night, just flat out pushing it out, just trying to get it done as fast as possible. I was addicted, and then life happened. I never quite finished it, but I just want to show it off because it's one of the games that just I keep coming back to. I keep looking at it. I've got great memories in it, and it's just got a great storyline, great characters, and a great gameplay that's just fun and addicting. So let's go ahead and start it up. I'm gonna be quiet. We're just gonna do it on normal, just because this is a Why Not Wednesday. If you guys want me to do a, more serious playthrough of this game, let me know, and I might do it on a harder difficulty. We'll find out. Then you can see me die more. That's always fun, right? So just jumping on normal.
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete. Its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust.
Title drop.
The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy.
No mercy.
But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
Dust. Dust.
Yes, I'm here. Oh, get up. You want me to get up? Oh, my sword's talking to me. That's never a good sign.
A talking sword? What are you?
Totally not all in your head.
Which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
All of them.
I do not know. But we shall learn in time.
Well, there isn't a moral to the story of talking to a cursed sword or something like that, or some magical creature just appears to you out of the forest when you can't remember anything. This can only go well.
Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Ara, arise for the rice cooker. Okay. Oh, look, and a fairy thing.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of the sword.
I love Fidget. She's just so funny. She's cute, and she's entertaining, and she adds a lot of the comedic relief to this game. It's really good.
No offense, but aren't you a bit... for a guardian, I mean.
Hey, I just look after
She's not small. She's just cute, and that's all. That's all you need to worry about.
The sword to just fly off and start, talking.
Which, having an orange flying ferret bat, something like that. Having an orange flying ferret bat around makes everything better.
I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you?
I have no freaking idea.
His name is Dust.
My name is Dust.
He is the one who
Thank you, talking
disturbed
sword.
my slumber.
Yes, I woke you up while I was sleeping.
So,
That's me. And you're Dust?
I'm Dusty.
it would seem that way, though I can't recall that name. So, What is this? So
I am the Blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
I am fated to be Dusty, the sword bearer of Ara.
Well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am.
Yeah, the sword lights me. If the sword lights me, that means I'm not going to let go. I mean, just, you know, it came to me. I don't know anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Fidget.
Then you leave me no choice. I.
Okay, Fidget, let's go.
Alright, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you.
And companion recruited.
I really need the sword back when you're done doing, you know, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through
Okay, let's just get through all this stuff so we can get to some funner stuff of the game. So, pretty basic control scheme. You got jump, you know, on space. You know, you got your swinging sword. You can't really see it all that well. And you also have, I believe, later on you get some more abilities and stuff like that. For now, we just got this really cool, satisfying sword swinging mechanic. Hey, look, a chest. Let's open it. Let's find out what treasures lie beneath. So it's meant to be kind of, I feel like even though it's got a lot of violent undertones kind of thing where you're actually able to fight and it's got the kind of the wartime thing, I feel like a lot of the game focuses also on just the peace and serenity of this world. You know, you can do a whole hell of a lot of stuff in this game, but you can also just focus on relaxing, just kind of grinding, just, you know, killing bad guys, destroying small fantasy creatures, things like that. You know, all the fun things. And
Well,
in that, oh, she's just at 7. Oh, I forgot about her. She can actually find stuff for us, can't she? Ooh, new ability acquired. Dash acquired. Oh, that's right. Q and E. So dashing, that's kind of like your general dodge mechanic. It's pretty good. Okay, I think it is based off our power, though, so we can't do too much. That little bar up in the top left corner. Drop down through, hold S to crouch, and look for space. Okay, there we go. Break any of this? Nope. But anyways, it's meant to be kind of a very relaxing landscape. Hi, bunnies! And it pulls it off really well. I've got the music turned down in this, but I really encourage you to pick this game up yourselves and give it a try, just because it can be a very relaxing, in ancient times greatest, yeah. A relaxing gameplay experience. Just listening to the music, listening to the forest, listening to everything, just kind of blazing away while you're running around and you have a chance to just kind of elegantly use the system.
all right, we found a chest.
Correction. We found.
Well, what are you waiting for?
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected.
Arcane lots. At least they explained it away. So we need some keys. I don't think I can dash through there yet. But anyway, so it's nice. They do a lot of nice touches like that, like explaining why you can't just smash through all the chests type thing. You have to find keys. You know, doing the little things that, you know, a lot of games don't necessarily pay attention to. Hi, buddies. You know, allow you to just enjoy yourself and relax in this game. And it's a very relaxing game, but it's also got a lot of skill-based and tension-based fighting kind of thing, you know. You get these, our first encounter of actual monsters. Oh, it's all the meta. Mash the buttons, do something! So, you know, you just bash, bash, bash. You know, it's very satisfying, just, you know, you get this very skill-based feel like you're actually this badass warrior type of thing that just can slash 5 or 10 times in 20 seconds, just destroy everything in your path. And later you get little abilities and stuff like that for your weapon, the Blade of Ra, that enables you to do even greater abilities. And kind of has that Mega Man feel where you defeat bosses, get better abilities, you know, get better items, stuff like that.
There is a village beyond these woods.
And then we'll be in the.
Fidget.
At least.
You know, you can keep going through that, basically. You can keep, you know, slashing, hacking, slashing, going through everything, you know, having a really grand old time, while simultaneously getting this kind of skill-based play and this relaxing, you know, do whatever you want effect, and everything just starts to look beautiful. Later, we'll, hopefully, in this video, we'll get a chance to see some of the cooler abilities and stuff like that. Boosh, boosh, boosh. And it's just it's a fun game, and like all this, like the basic combos, the grinding type, the ability. It's definitely an RPG. It's definitely damage based. You have to really watch out, because if you're not careful, you can take a lot of damage very fast. You have enemies that are constantly trying to get behind you, flank you. Eventually, it gets into very vertical combat where you're almost constantly just flying around the screen. Very satisfying, and it kind of appeals to, I want to say, like Mega Man type games is what I always relate it to, but at the same time, it's more just a 2D isometric view of that, because it's not Mega Man. Mega Man was more focused on accuracy and that kind of quick technique of getting the perfect hit at the perfect time, and all the lore and the world behind it. And this game has a very deep lore that does a lot to try and build up, but it's its own game. It's its own gameplay mechanic. It's its own style of doing things. So obviously you get some of your cooler combos down here, different mouse clicks type thing. It does have controller support if you're more of a controller type guy, and a lot of people that play these kind of games do get into that style a little bit more too. But you can boosh, get a combo upward, boosh, and then you just drop down, do different cool little combos that just look fantastic. Look at that sword swing. It's so anime-esque type thing. You feel like you're just swinging your sword ridiculously fast. You're slicing dice, and you're having all sorts of good times. And that's where we picked up our first main ability, Dust Storm. So this is just like the ultimate combo screw everything up thing.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power.
I think I've got that bound to my 1 key. I can't remember, something like that. Is it this one? Yeah. So she just kind of like spurts white stuff at him. I mean, yeah, white stuff.
I'm sorry, Fidget.
Actually, Dust, the Dust Storm can manipulate Fidget's project.
And so, you can use these, basically what they're saying is that you can use Fidget's attack and your Dust Storm to make everything better. So, like, later you'll be able to do firestorms, massive everything just combines together to make these epic battle scenes type thing.
If you are struck by an enemy,
All right.
And of course, experience, so the more you fight, the more things you destroy, the better you'll do, all in all. So you just toss out one of... Oh, I guess it... Did it work? I can't tell. I think you have to fire... Oh, maybe I don't have enough energy left. Oh, okay, that's the blue bar. Now I remember. I haven't played this game in a long time, so it's kind of good to figure out how it works a little bit beforehand. I think if we press a tab, that opens our inventory, and we can eat things if we wanted to. There we go. And there's also a quick way to do this, but I can't remember the button for it right now. But so you've got like a basic inventory, quick items, your armor that you can pick up, better weapons modifications, things like that, augments, what they're called pendants, left ring, right ring. So it's got that kind of RPG feel. You get your health, you get experience, you can upgrade your luck, fidget, defense, attack, all those different things combined together to make, some pretty cool RPG elements kind of thing. And this is all the tutorial stuff, obviously. But, it starts out a very simple, hack and slash thing, and then you find all this depth to it, and the game isn't superiorly long. Like I said, I played through a good chunk of it. I think you'd probably get 15 hours of gameplay out of it, and if you really like playing all the hard modes, challenge modes, if you're into that kind of thing, it can be even more, kind of. But as it stands for just the base gameplay, if you're just interested in playing, having a nice romp through the forest, so to speak, enjoying yourself for a little while, then, it's very satisfying. So there's all these different combos you can do. So boom, 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 boom. So as you do different kinds of attacks, I managed to get a parry off that guy, and that, I believe, that restores a bit of my attack. So why isn't she firing now? Maybe she has to have maybe I don't have enough energy for it. I can't tell. But anyways, Dust has this kind of very liquid moving style, and the art style is just fantastic in general. But when you combine it with these epic effects, and these little air effects swaying through the whole area type, and that just make everything, it becomes a very beautiful game very fast. And the skill-based element to it, everything that matters about just having pure unadulterated fun in a game. You know, the combo meter's jumping up to me, feel badass because you've got this huge breaker limit, huge SP bonus, everything's going great. And it just works. You know, there's a little Fallout 4, you know, it just works. You know, and it's one of those games that, you know, I wouldn't take seriously. Like, if you're really looking for like a hard, you know, 15 or 50-hour gameplay or something like that, don't pick up The Witcher. Don't play a game like that. You know, find yourself a really deep RPG and play that. This game, though, is something that's just plain fun. You know, you can sit down on a Saturday night, have yourself a blast. Hey, I just leveled up. Thank you.
Is that what I did?
Great, even. Oh.
You've acquired a skill.
Okay, so I can either put a skill gem, obviously, into my max health, attack, defense, fidget, all those kind of things. And you just kind of can keep leveling up to a pretty dramatic effect. I think, you know, by the time you've ground up, or if you're really bored, you can just sit there and keep fighting the same guys over and over again. Get a there's a couple areas that are just massive expanses type thing of this kind of vertical area, and you can just keep fighting these epic battles over and over again that are always fun, always different in a way, and it allows you to just steadily upgrade your attack, defense, fidget until they're maxed out, and it works very well. Okay, so I think we're gonna throw up. I really like Dust Storm effects, so we're gonna go ahead and throw it in Fidget. She's pretty cool. Could have sworn. Maybe oh, that's my experience meter. Why isn't she fire? She's supposed to be able to fire her little blast thing. I can't figure out why she is. Oh, it's third. I could have swore it wasn't middle mouse, but okay. Anyways, but you know, button just felt like changing randomly on me. I could have swore it wasn't that a second ago, but so you can get these epic effects, these massive things. Just, I want that. Give it to me. Thank you. Anything else back here? No, okay. And that, obviously, both your Dust Storm uses energy, as well as having her throw stuff, basically, will all consume energy. And although you can still get a lot of combos off within that, the more you have, the kind of the cooler the huge, massive, amazing effects are. So we'll do this, and then just create this epic storm of white stuff flinging everywhere. And obviously you can see we're at a 50 hit chain. We're just blasting damage out everywhere. It's just fun. Like, that's the whole point of this game to me. Is you can't really take it seriously. You're not supposed to look at it like it's some kind of hardcore RPG that's going to, you know, that you need to throw everything into. And maybe on the harder difficulties it is, but for me it's always just been a relaxing type of just have a good time, enjoy yourself, blast out, enjoy fighting, enjoy the great music, enjoy the amazing visuals type thing, which are really good for like a 2D isometric game type thing, you know, or I don't know if that's right, a 2D game kind of thing. That, you know, back when people were playing Mega Man, stuff like that on the original Super Nintendo, back when people were really just getting into gaming as a culture, this is the kind of art style that started it all. But if those same people could probably see what it turned into, I mean, their jaws would drop. The hundreds of different visual effects, the, you know, smooth animation, the FPS that, you know, that was just unheard of back then, you know, and it's just satisfying to see that, and it's satisfying to go through this world, to play, to have a good time, and just relaxing. You know, you don't really have to worry. If you die, who cares? You know, it just doesn't even matter. You know, it's just, you know, have yourself a little dust storm here and there, kill some baddies, enjoy yourself, just relax. And that's what this game really was for me. You know, you've got just these fantastic slash animations. Everything just works very well. You've got quests, you've got treasure to find, you've got keys to collect, to farm, all sorts of stuff. You know, it's got that whole go find a skill, come back, you know, do all that kind of stuff. And great characters that just make everything fun.
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed
And then you have Fidget, which makes everything even better. So, you know.
Crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this.
Sorry, not sorry.
You should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time.
Then perhaps you recognize the village.
It's
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
for me.
Very well.
So I'm going to actually end the video there. I just want to show off kind of like the first stage, first level here, and show off just why I enjoy and love this game so much. You know, it's a relaxing game, and it was a very relaxing and a good positive experience in gaming industry in a time when I was kind of having a dark, not necessarily dark gaming time, but just I was a little bit bored, I might say, of kind of the games that were coming out. And it's one of those games that if you're feeling the same way, if you're feeling like you need a game to tide you over between another game, or you really want just a positive gaming experience, pick it up. Have yourself a good time. Just don't focus on all the little critiques that people give other games, you know, little things. Focus just on relaxing and having fun. I feel like games get way too focused these days. Everybody becomes a critic. Everybody becomes that, you know, oh, this game has those tiny little flaws, and because of that, I can't love it, you know. This game just is the one I always look to remind myself that, you know, games are just about having fun. And if you're not having fun, you shouldn't be playing that game. You know, don't be so focused on the little bits of plot, the little bits of gameplay that annoy you. Focus on things that are good about them, the positive, the good things in your life, you know. So anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Everybody have a wonderful day. This is another Why Not Wednesday. Let me know what you thought of Dust and Elysian Tail. I think it's an amazing game. I think that Dust is a badass with a really fast sentient sword that talks to him and a fun little ferret bat that helps him complete his adventures by spewing white stuff everywhere. It's a good time. You guys all have a wonderful day. This is Welden Sho'cendi, signing off.
It takes more than a crown to make a man be a king.